By the time Jesus got there, everyone had already made their peace with it being over. 4 days. In the Jewish understanding of the first century, 4 days meant the soul had fully departed, no coming back. And just in case you missed the point, John tells us there's already a smell. Lazarus is gone. The grief has settled into fact, and everybody has begun the heavy work of adjusting to a world without him. And then Jesus asked them to move the stone. Martha, who earlier ran out to confront him, who declared her belief, even she pumps the brakes. Lord, by this time there will be an odor, she says, which is a composed way of saying, what exactly do you think you're doing? We've been in this story all week. The silence of Monday, the edge in Martha's voice on Tuesday, Wednesday when Jesus moved her from proposition to person, Thursday standing at the grave while the Son of God wept, and now we're here at the stone. Jesus prays, raises his voice, and calls into a sealed tomb, come out. And the thing that was 4 days gone, already grieved over and adjusted to, walks out. Here's something I've been holding all week, and this is where it fits. Grief rearranges people. Before this, Martha was the rule follower, and Mary was the one who couldn't stay away from Jesus, who shunned expectations just to be near him. But after losing Lazarus, Martha breaks protocol and bolts out to confront Jesus. And Mary, the one who used to run toward him without hesitation, she stays inside. Grief put a version of Mary in the ground too. That's true for a lot of us. There's the obvious thing we've buried, the situation, the relationship, the dream. There's also the version of yourself that existed before the loss. The one who trusted easily, prayed boldly, ran towards Jesus without thinking twice. That person went into the ground too, and you've quietly made your peace with it. But what if it isn't gone? Jesus doesn't just improve situations, he calls dead things back to life. Dead circumstances, sure, but also faith that got buried under disappointment. He's standing outside whatever tomb you've been adjusting to, and he's asking for the stone to be moved. Thanks for spending a few minutes with me before the noise today. Remember that it's never too far gone for Jesus. Not the situation and not the version of you that grief put in the ground. He's calling you out, and he loves you more deeply than you could possibly imagine. We'll see you on Monday.